Hey y'all, it's Geneva, your favorite school law attorney. I am still here at the Texas Transition Conference and we are having a ball, but I felt compelled to stop and share something with you. Last night I was sitting in a room and I watched a little girl about 3 years old. She took her container of little chips she had and she started to separate them. She pulled out ones that were absolutely perfect and she put them in one pile, and she pulled out ones that had broken pieces and she put them in another. She started eating the ones that had the broken pieces and leaving the perfect ones in that pile. As I was watching, she looked up and noticed that there was a baby in front of her. The baby was probably less than a year old. The mom was rocking the baby. The little girl got up from her seat. She walked over to where that baby was and she handed the baby one of those perfect chips in her pile, and she smiled. The mom of the baby turns around and notices what's happening and smiles back at the little girl, allowing her to give the chip to the baby. The little girl marches back to her seat just as proud as she possibly can be, sharing a chip that she had, one of her perfect chips, with another child. Now, these are two different families. These kids are in different stages of childhood. And there was no instruction, there was no prompting. It was just instinctive generosity. That moment was a reminder for us in education that we are not limited to teaching academics. We teach reading, writing, arithmetic, but we also need to remember that we are also shaping the children's character. We're reinforcing the empathy that comes naturally to them. We're reinforcing the kindness and the friendship. Children are not born divided. They're not born to be suspicious. They're not born to be rude or intolerant. When they learn those things, they learn them from us, the adults. In our school, in our homes, in our communities, young people are constantly watching us. They're watching the way that we act. They're watching the way that we speak to others. They're watching the way that we handle conflict. As educators, administrators, and parents, we have an extraordinary responsibility. The policies that we are adopting matter. The discipline that we are imposing matters. The words that we use when we are interacting with other people matter. Children are absorbing all of that information. Education is about preparing kids for college and career and their future life and their community. That's what we're talking about at the Transition Conference, getting those kids ready. But what we also forget is it's not just about the academics. It's about ensuring that kids maintain that natural compassion and kindness that they're born with. It's about ensuring that we are teaching them what good character looks like, what appropriate behaviors and responses look like, how to work with kids who talk or look different than we do. Watching this simple exchange between two different children who did not know each other was really a quiet reminder that character and the way that we interact with others, the behavior that we model for our children, is extremely important. Preserve the innocence that our children have by showing them that it's okay to be friendly and kind, and all of those things build good moral character. Please stay tuned. We've got more that we're going to come about Transition Conference, but I just needed to share this with you because it was really touching to me. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.